Oh, actually, you can't do that. I'm sorry. I forgot. It's on stream. Hit.
And we're live.
Okay.
It's happening.
Yeah, I think we're all good now.
Whoa.
I think
Am I gonna get double notified?
maybe. Who knows?
I think I just did.
It's good to see you guys.
It's nice seeing you
Good
as
to
well.
be
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. Have you been watching the UK games since they've been good?
No, but I
No.
hear it in the room next to me every day.
Sure.
Or every other day, however often they play.
Yeah.
Because my grandma's a big fan,
Mm.
and I think they're like 9-1 right now.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good.
Shout out
I think they're like fourth.
the
in-
Wildcats.
Yeah, I can't support that technically because
Yeah,
Man,
We're
I feel
all-
like
because what is it?
we're for all college basketball teams.
Yeah, I can't support you saying go Wildcats because I go to UC and I'm unofficially employed by Xavier. So
man, that's
yeah.
crazy. Who are you rooting for in the
In the crosstown shootout.
in the crosstown shootout?
Well, if I become I'm an unofficial employee of Xavier, but if I become an official employee of Xavier, probably them, honestly, because that's just how the world works, I think. But I don't really, to be honest, I don't really care that much.
Fair enough.
But I haven't really watched UC basketball. Yeah, I never really was into UC basketball because they always disappointed me. Like I
Fair.
used to be a big fan of University of Cincinnati, but now it's just like I don't care anymore. But
Talking
Xavier
about,
Xavier usually does pretty good. What?
I got an interesting question or topic to talk about.
Sure.
And it's about college players and then going all the way back to even high school players.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Do you think when should endorsements start? Or when do you think people should start scouting?
I think
Is it ever early enough to scout? Or is it
What do you mean by that though?
like how early do you think scouters for
Freshman year of high school.
if they're good enough.
Yeah.
If they're like varsity and they're actually like really talented, and yeah, for sure, I think scouting's allowed. I could see like scouting from different high schools. Like maybe there's like St. X. It was a real prominent high school that like scouts good sports players when they're in high school or even middle school, and they want them to go to their school. Then they get scouted by colleges, then they get scouted by the NFL.
You think there's any other like crazy endorsements or anything besides scholarships that like lure them in?
What do you mean by
Like you get
think
paid.
there's like other brand deals that like are
like high school students?
like coercing them?
I don't think high school students do.
Yeah, I don't think they can. I mean, there's like the All-American tournaments where they can get picked up for like one of like best player in high school. I don't know. Like to be honest, I've never really been a part of that world, but I mean I think they get picked up in like I don't know, like all-star games, almost like high school all-star games that are like regional. But I don't know. They did that for football too, I thought.
Yeah, I'm just speaking on what I've heard from football.
Yeah. Well,
That just reminds me of like.
do you believe that college players should be paid? Because I feel like that was passed recently, right?
Yeah.
I feel like
They
their
get a lot of
tuition
money.
should be paid for.
Yeah.
At least, or in their housing. I don't know about like paying for their meals so much.
But how are they gonna get fed?
Like I
if they go-
understand like giving them a meal pass or
Sure.
some shit,
Mhm.
whatever their college provides. But yeah, I don't know about like meals on the road or whatever they're doing for the athletes.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's fair.
college athletes, like if you're good, they would get to go in like private jets. They have $500,000 cars. Like they live pretty lavishly. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm not gonna say they don't deserve it because they definitely work their ass off and it's like a risk. But then it's also just like that's a lot of money throwing out there. I really hope the schools are like actually receiving some sort of profit from football, and if they are, that's insane. How much money is coming in from football?
Most of the time they receive profit. I mean, they're making money off those kids' jerseys. You know, they're
Right.
making money off their name. They're doing promotions. They're making money off the games. I think they deserve a slice, just
Fair.
a little, for whatever, like, especially for their their popularity. I mean,
Whatever
like if
drives the ticket sales,
Ooh.
people to come and to the games and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some people really are obsessed with like going to college games.
Mm-hmm.
Their whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I had the time to be able to get that obsessive. Like I just don't understand how some fans have so much time. Like the only thing I truly like hardline in my life is to watch the Bengals games, but that's the only thing I can really afford to do that. And so, like basketball games, it's like, there's only 3 days a week that the NFL's on, Thursday, Sunday, and Monday. So, like, I can kind of figure it out. But basketball's on every single fucking day of the week. And it's always on these, like, random-ass channels like FS1. And it's just like, it's hard. It's hard to be a basketball fan sometimes.
Struggling.
That's true. Because you never know what's a good season or.
Yeah, you got new players. There's always
you buy like a season pass tickets, and then they end up having a shitty season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's like it is like betting a lot every time.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of betting,
yeah, I've been putting bags on sports, dropping racks on sports.
Yeah, how much do you think you made total?
Like in profit, probably like 9,000.
Days, just this season?
Football, yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm not even anywhere knowledgeable about football.
Damn,
I got lucky as fuck though. Not gonna lie, like every bet that I've made that's hit, it's been like 1 point difference. Like I think I bet on the Cardinals and Vikings game 2 weeks ago or something.
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
who'd you vote for, or who'd
I
you bet for?
Bet on the Vikings to win, and they won like just barely. It was insane.
Are all your
Insanity.
bets like custom where you have a slider and adjust it?
No, I was just like for the one that I won like $6,000 recently, and that was just off of like who's going to win, determining who's going to win. Like I did Steelers over the Bengals. I said the Chiefs are going to beat the Raiders.
You jackass.
Yeah, yeah,
but correct jackass.
Yeah. Fucking
Yeah.
close.
So
Dude.
how many dubs did you have to guess right?
So for like the big pay in that one, I was trying to be smart about it. So on MGM bets, they offer like 1,500 bet forgiveness. So you can place down 1,500, and if you lose, you get back in like bonus bets. So I did 3 legs. So I bet the Steelers to win, the Chiefs, and the Vikings, and that paid out to. But I spent 1,500, and that paid out to like $6,000.
Jesus
That reminds
Christ.
me of like the
Dude.
IRS one-time forgiveness thing.
Oh shit!
But the Chiefs barely won that game. Did you,
dude?
The ball boinked in.
Alpha's arm, dude.
Yeah.
Like, wait, fuck. What do they call that one? That snap?
Yeah.
The Raiders, they're snapping the ball. They're about to go for the kick. They had more than enough time.
Yeah.
And the dude snapping the ball, passed it to the quarterback, hit him in the arm, and it bounced off. That's the only reason why my bet won. That was the only reason.
Was that your last game that you had?
That was the first game.
Oh, so that was a real nail biter starting off.
Starting off, I was sweating, perspirating.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn. I was like, I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose all this money.
Right.
But it paid off in the end.
Nice.
That's pretty clutch.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was nuts.
I really liked watching the last Bengals game. I'm not gonna lie.
Who they play?
It was versus. God, am I?
Losers.
Am I? I know. I know, dude. I can't even believe I'm forgetting this right now. It was against
That's all you gotta know.
Cowboys.
the Cowboys.
I didn't actually watch that game.
Yeah, it was against the Cowboys. That's right, and they were tied a majority of the game, and it was at 2020, at like the fourth quarter, and the Bengals were punting it, and then it got tipped, and then the Cowboys like grabbed onto the ball, and then they lost the ball. The Bengals recovered. Then they had that the throw to Jamar Chase that was so
How many
fucking
yards was that?
sick. Probably 60.
What the fuck, dude? I don't know how he'd be doing that. Joe Burrow would be doing that shit. That's just
know.
insane.
It was such a good ending.
You got a gallery in the library, or should I scroll on YouTube?
I don't have the gallery.
For Kahaya's.
I don't have any content this week.
Oh, I mean,
Peace.
it's okay. I mean, I do have, honestly.
What's this NFL stuff?
So.
That's the broken into stuff.
Yeah. We can get into that now, honestly.
Sure.
That's because during that Cowboys game, apparently Joe Burrow's house got broken into. And
What is this episode called?
Yeah, solving. What is it? Solving.
Meantime,
It's
back here in
catching
the US,
criminals.
police in
Catching the
Cincinnati
criminals.
say thieves
What was-
robbed the
wait,
home of Bengals quarterback.
Yeah. I didn't hear you. Was this before a game or after?
During.
During? Damn.
During, yeah.
Get this out of the way.
I'm gonna put this up on the reaction. We're getting some crazy comments.
Like
This
what?
is Michael St. John. What are you learning today in class? And then he says, do Texans have a shot?
Do Texans have a shot?
I think he's talking about getting to the playoffs.
I mean, to be honest,
they're out, right?
let me say this. I love Joe Mixon. Fucking love Joe Mixon. And then that quarterback, I forget his name, but he's like that. He's that.
See.
Oh, C.J. Stroud? Yeah,
That's
C.J.
Texans, isn't it?
Yeah, C.J. Stroud. He's kind of interesting. Like, he was doing really good in the beginning of the season. Then he kind of like sizzled out, I heard. But I haven't really watched the Texans that much. I know a couple people that love the fucking Texans, but the only thing I love is Joe Mixon because he's a fucking absolute animal.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Mixon is, yeah.
He just doesn't fucking go down. He literally just stands up. Like, it's so hard to see like him get tackled because he just fucking stands up. It's so
He
crazy.
Really is like a bull.
Yeah. I don't want to say that. That seems.
Yeah. It's their animal, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't. Let's just.
Joe Burrow, while he was on the field for Monday Night Football.
While he was
it's
on
just
the
the
field.
latest in a
Damn.
string of break-ins targeting the homes of professional athletes. Here's ABC's Ariel Reshef. Burrow,
This play.
While star Cincinnati Bengals
Yeah,
quarterback
that's
Joe
insane.
Burrow was throwing
That's probably
touchdowns
50.
and leading his team
I actually
to
bet
victory in
that
Dallas Monday night.
Cowboys would lose by
Authorities now
less
say
than 5
thieves
points.
were
Yeah.
breaking
And I
into
got
a
fucked 'cause of
sprawling
that
multi-million-dollar home in Cincinnati.
We do have a.
He lives in
shattered
Cincy,
window
bro?
in the bedroom. The bedroom has been ransacked.
The first 911 call placed by the frightened mother of Burrow's employee.
Someone is trying to break into the house right now. My daughter is there. This is Joe Burrow's house. She is staying there. He's at the football game.
Just moments after kickoff, Burrow's employee herself making an emergency call.
Someone broke into
This
my
is actually
house.
his girlfriend,
They have,
not his
completely
employee.
messed up.
Just last
They
month,
actually
the NFL
reported that
issued a
wrong
security
because-
alert for its players
Pause it
after
real
the
quick.
recent burglaries at the mansions.
So Inside Edition did another video on this, and they apparently exposed that he's dating a supermodel. Burrow
What?
is, yeah.
Yeah,
Bros-
that's what Wavy commented. They
Yeah.
found a model at his house too. She called the cops.
yeah. I thought she was a Victoria's Secret model, but apparently I was told that was wrong.
Burrow cheating on his girl.
Yeah.
So that's why they labeled her an employee in the Inside Edition
Yeah, so
segment.
he was
Damn.
dating his
That's
high
his
school
mistress?
Yeah, his high school sweetheart still. And then he was saying that was his employee, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she was the one that found the window broken.
Yeah, but I was going to keep the Insider Edition video
Isn't that
here.
kind of creepy though? That
That's crazy.
your mistress is at your house when it gets broken into while you're playing a game.
Shit happens, man. Shit happens, you
I'd
know?
be like, she's trying to take all the money and run.
Literally.
Yeah.
She's the burglar.
Well, they say that he also had an off-duty cop apparently that was on duty at his house patrolling it, and apparently he didn't realize that it was getting broken into as well, which is really crazy. And then all the news stations are blaming a crime syndicate targeting all the pro athletes during their games.
I mean, it's a smart move, but
I did hear
Yeah.
something about someone's chains or something like that being stolen while they were at a game.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They like some criminals really do know the timing of when people leave their houses and when is like the right time to strike. It's so scary.
Well, you got a public schedule of when you're leaving your house.
right.
That's pretty
there's
cool.
Celebrities constantly posting where they're at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. And it's apparently like a South American gang that's like doing all these heists and, burglaries, but yeah.
I just don't understand what's worth it.
Why you guys reading the
I hate
comments?
these comments.
Someone said MS13.
What?
MS13.
What does that mean?
Like 1 and 3. What's that
No,
number?
that's a gang. But I was laughing at the one
13?
about the cop.
What did he say? Let me see it.
I don't even want to read it.
Let me see it. Which one?
I
The
just
cop was
hate-
banging.
Hey, yo.
What's going down?
Hey, yo. Jesus Christ.
Why they do them like that?
Woo! Man, that was a rough one. That was really funny. I like that.
Comments are crazy.
That was really funny. But
Stop reading comments.
yeah. You know what? So I didn't show the Insider Edition one because I thought it was a little racy.
Ooh.
But we're gonna pull it up anyways. Actually, I think it's on here.
That's funny though. I need to see this employee.
Dude, yeah, you're gonna.
Do they show her?
God
Huh?
damn, what
They
a
show
fucking
them
loud
porn?
ass sound.
Yeah, sorry about
that is the
that.
worst intro.
Yeah, here it is.
Did you see that? Pause this real quick.
Yeah,
I'm
what's
gonna
up?
be off topic real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. What's up?
You know that thing in the subway that happened with that Daniel guy
No, what are you
Ooh,
talking
what
about?
are you t-
about
yeah.
the chokehold?
Ooh,
Choco.
Yeah, I'll
Let's-
go back to it.
yeah, we'll go back to it.
But yeah, we'll go. Yeah,
Okay.
let's start this.
This is so you're about to see his employee. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's see if it's really his mistress.
Did they actually show it?
Go ahead, just click it.
No way.
It's a little.
No way.
Probably
National
don't-
ring of burglars. The series
This
warning
is-
follows the latest
Show the
victim,
window.
Cincinnati
Yeah.
Bengals star quarterback
It's-
Joe Burrow.
it's a
whose
little-
$7
it's a little
million
racy.
mansion in Ohio was broken into while he was
Man,
throwing
they even showed his
touchdowns in
house.
Dallas
I know.
during Monday Night Football. The unidentified thieves shattered a large bedroom window and
That's scary
ransacked
having
his
a
home.
drone like
The
scour
break-in was
the
discovered by
outsides
Sports
of your
Illustrated
house.
model Olivia.
What?
So,
Wonder if you pay for that. If like
hmm.
the
Well,
drone.
well,
sacked his home.
I didn't
all
hear
these-
this part though. Let me go back.
yeah. I mean,
home.
they,
The break-in was discovered
So
by
this is
Sports
his employee,
Illustrated model
obviously.
Olivia Hunton, who called
she looks like a good
911.
security guard.
Someone broke into my house. It's
My house. What?
like completely
Dude, if I was his
messed up.
girl,
That's a
There's
messed
a
I'd be
car
pissed.
outside across the
Cop
street,
call
and I
right
don't know if
there.
it's there.
What his like
The
high school
supermodel
sweetheart?
also
Yeah.
called her
Yeah.
mom,
That's
and she in
ridiculous.
turn called
This is why I
911.
thought she was
Someone
a
is trying to
Victoria's
break into the
Secret
house right
model,
now. My
but
daughter
I
is
was
there.
proven
This is
wrong
Joe
later
Burrow's
on.
house. She was staying there. She's at the football game. She said someone was in the house.
Burrow is the third
That's really
NFL
sus,
star to
though,
be
that she's
targeted.
the one at the
Handsome
house.
Joe Burrow had even hired an off-duty police officer as a
I'd be having mass security.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
There's
I-
only so
surprised
much
it's
that
not
could be
like,
done.
I'm surprised it's not like a gated community or something.
yeah, I don't know, man. I
$7
don't
million
know.
mansions.
Yeah, if I spent $10 million on a house, you'd think I would have a fence or something
security
to.
guard. But
I
he
feel that.
apparently didn't realize the mansion.
Yeah,
You can-
it's not a big area to be secure of as a security guard.
I don't think a lot of people know who they, so
Who-
Oh, the chick.
They don't know who they.
they don't know who they.
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah. So I think that it came out that he was dating her, and then also his home address came out when this happened. So like,
Oh no.
yeah, I think he's a little pissed off about the whole situation. Burrow. I think I watched
It
a
would
press
suck
conference.
getting your address leaked over this type of shit.
Yeah, and I read I watched the press conference of him getting off. It was like right after the game, and he was like, with this life, privacy is the biggest issue, and like obviously you all know what happened, so like I just have to deal with the situation, and like I don't
Yeah,
know.
they're probably trying to get it more informed than he is when he's at the game.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Like, oh, I know more about what happened at your house than you did.
Yeah, that's
while
what
you were playing.
That's really
That's
sad.
hilarious.
That's really sad.
All
But-
these dumbass reporters.
Yeah. You would think with $250 million, you could figure out how to have an okay security system and okay, like, locks on your doors. But I don't know, man.
I don't know. My parents have ADT. They do wonders.
Hey.
Uh-huh.
Now they got that thing where you can like call your neighbor too, and you guys could be on the same plan.
Cool.
Look at this. They got a freaking drone scouring
That's
this
insane.
guy's
Yeah.
mansion. They
He-
could,
he
they
needs
could
that.
do just the same.
That's so sad.
He needs ADT
What is
that
this?
comes with the personal snipers. See him on the roof and
Takes
shit,
out
taking
the-
out drones.
You just
Whenever
hope
they
that they're
hear
not
the-
the Secret Service.
Damn near.
They hear the whirring of the fan blades, and they're like, "It's
Just-
time to load it up."
Doing quick flicks, just taking him out.
Heck,
No
dude.
scopes.
I can't with you two. That's
Nah, those clips I've seen though of like recent war zones are scary because
Yeah.
it is just like drone sounds.
Yeah, dude.
I seen this one and like a mine tunnel or some shit,
Mm-hmm.
and it blows up right behind them, and the whole tunnel just like fills with dust
That's crazy. Like the
because they attach explosives to the drones and shit.
Mm-hmm. And they're like heat seeking. Yeah, they're the scariest thing. I saw somebody throw a grenade
Actually,
just
I think
in
I
the
can pull one
hope
up.
that the drone would go for the heat of the grenade instead of him, if that makes sense.
I
Like,
feel ya.
and so yeah, seeing shit like that, it's so scary.
Hopefully the wars are over soon.
It was like one of these. It was crazy.
I can't
though.
believe there's so much like drone footage, war drone footage.
I don't know where it is.
Yeah,
now, but
the sun's pretty good too.
I think it was this one. I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead, click it. F1 or F11.
That's funny.
Yeah, I've been seeing.
Damn.
Yeah, they make them surrender and stuff. It's insane.
Damn.
Written instructions.
On how to like be captured?
It's insanity. Do you ever wonder if these are fake?
Nah.
Yeah, it does look really staged.
You think so? Look at that. Look at that little shithole he's like
Yeah.
stuck in.
He is in a fucking war zone.
Yeah. Dude, that's
And
just
it's
a
on global news. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, that's insane. I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
It's depressing.
But yeah, it was this one where you could hear the fan blades, and it was just wild.
Yeah.
Drones are fun, but I feel like they're not humane. We're just gonna have like, I don't know why we even send people anymore. Like we should just have
Drone fights?
fights. Yeah, robot fights.
Yeah, I mean,
Plus Star Wars shit, like the
And then-
clone troopers and shit.
This guy commented, I forgot to mention about the ones flying over the United States right now. Did you guys hear about that?
no, what are you talking about?
You did not hear of
No, what are you talking about? There's drones over the United States.
it? There's over
It's our protection.
points of interest. It's very weird.
That's a little too long.
It's our protection.
Yeah, I'll do that. That's fine.
This one?
2 minutes? This one?
This one?
That one?
Drones in the sky.
It's become almost a nightly occurrence in the skies over New Jersey.
There are literally dozens of drones flying around.
Spotted by
lives
residents
right next
and
to where they're
shared on
enriching
social
uranium.
media. Mysterious drones as large as a car what at first
What?
seemed a local
large
anomaly,
as a
now
car?
capturing the attention of top military officials.
Think about it. I mean,
this
these
time-
things are probably super loud if they're as big as a car.
Yeah. Yeah, they're as loud as a
'Cause you know-
helicopter, I'm
yeah,
sure.
You know how loud a helicopter is. You definitely hear it
I
from
personally
miles.
do understand how loud a helicopter is. Helicopters come over me all the fucking time.
Come on.
Well, look.
Time we have
what do you-
no evidence that these activities are coming from a foreign entity or the work of an adversary. We're going to continue to monitor.
You know what's weird? Is the Pentagon, you could definitely detect where they're coming from.
Oh, yeah,
Nothing
sure.
gets in the air for real.
Yeah, you
Like,
know when it
minimal
lifts
stuff.
off, you know if it's coming out of a building at least.
Sure,
Or
sure.
if they're all being controlled by one person or multiple people.
And don't they all have, like, ID tags? Like, I mean, I'm sure every single one of them's got a computer chip. And then you can kind of figure out who...
I wonder if they're just super cheap and very good for intelligence, and that's what they're doing.
Sure.
For, like foreign countries, but I don't see the use of it.
For us?
No,
As, like, Americans?
foreign countries just scanning American soil for no reason.
I mean, to see, like, choke points.
Yeah, they're finding where we enrich uranium in the bomb factory in Ohio.
They're above New Jersey, though. That's what's.
I can't. But, like, so when did this happen?
Let's look at what the tag says. 19 hours ago.
Damn.
That's
son.
insane.
This was when the Pentagon was addressing it, though. So it's probably been over these cities. They said
We're watching a video made by Qatar government. It's so crazy.
I know, right? I'll just zero.
What in tarnation?
That is pretty wild.
I'm sorry, guys.
Threatened when this activity was
Look
occurring.
at this little logo.
The
in
Pentagon
the corner.
spokesperson denying reports they were launched by Iran.
There is not any truth to that. There is no Iranian ship off the
Could you
coast of the
imagine?
United States, and there's no so-called mothership launching drones towards the United States.
Sir, the FBI...
The FBI is leading the investigation.
You're telling me we don't know what the hell these drones are in New Jersey are? Is that correct? That's right.
Since opening a tip
What's
line.
wild is the federal government had to get involved because the local police enforcement was just like, we don't want to handle this.
Sure.
We don't even know what's going on at all. So they just immediately escalated it to that type of level. Of federal level.
Sure. If we can't even, I have a video in the folder of like the CIA trying to detect UFOs. At least like unidentified like
flying objects.
Flying objects, just the pure definition of a UFO or UAP. I hate that shit. But anyways, if they can't even figure out what the fuck a drone is, then we're never gonna figure out what the fuck a UFO is.
Yeah.
Right.
I hate.
If they don't know where a drone comes from.
How the fuck?
It's from our world.
Yeah. We're fucked. Somebody bought that with cash.
Literally.
And they're like,
and someone was steering it, and they could very well find the person who's steering it.
Yeah, you can't find the remote control.
Right.
Like
True.
that's crazy, and you just can't even identify if it's a U.S. citizen or not. Like, come on, bro.
I mean, drones gotta be Bluetooth or some
right.
shit. RC, whatever RC is, remote control.
Sure.
That same. What is that? Waves.
Yeah, it's some wavelength. It's like it's on its own wavelength.
Like some radio wave.
Yeah.
But
the weird thing is that if they can hack HDMI signals, which sounds crazy as fuck to me.
Oh, that's right.
How the fuck can they not like hack the interface of this drone and like hijack it? How can they not do that already?
Is that still true? That you can hack a
You
I
can
think
like
it's just
low key
because
tell
the
what's going on.
cameras are detached from. I don't know.
Like, yeah, how can you not like figure out how to see the feed of a drone?
Are they like independently
Yeah,
connected to the internet, and then you're?
I feel like the camera feed has to be housed anywhere but what its receiving end is. Do you know what I mean? There's got to be another housing place for that.
Like a satellite or some shit, maybe. I don't know.
Sure, like a website or just some type of. Yeah, so like that data goes out, and then you're accessing that data through, like you're accessing that drone through like an interface of some sort. Okay.
I just don't know how they don't figure that out.
Huh.
Someone says a VPN. This Michael guy.
Yeah, you really think that though? A VPN?
Private network.
All right. You just
have. That's like just saying like, oh, government can't see my search history. I use my VPN.
Yeah,
I'm an incognito.
Literally.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sure. I don't know. Is this the only city that's in? Is it New Jersey, or is it the only state?
The shocking thing is that it's above, I think, Mar-a-Lago.
Okay. Where's Mar-a-Lago?
Trump's Mar-a-Lago.
Okay.
In Florida.
Okay.
I don't know, that golf course thing.
Sure. Okay.
Resort, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm. The place that he almost got shot at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I think there's a couple more areas. I don't know. You want me to just finish playing this?
I mean, we can. Yeah.
Find more than 3,000
That's crazy that they found one that was bigger than a car, the same size as a car.
I didn't know they got that big.
I've never heard of drones manufactured that size. That does make me think that like some foreign.
That sounds like a mothership. Like you're speaking of like a mothership where drones are stored.
Yeah,
that sounds like that.
Like an aircraft carrier for drones. Yeah.
That sounds like that.
Yeah.
And I always thought that was cool. The Avengers fucking flying platform thing.
You know, if a government was really fucking motivated, they could just do it out of semi trucks and just have the top of a semi truck open up, and then just like have the drones just elevate out of it, and they could just
talking about some GTA shit right now. They already put that in the game.
Bro, if we had like a war right now on American soil and we had that shit, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Or even over there, like we had like army trucks that just like opened up and shit. That'd be crazy as shit.
Yeah.
You know how much drones you could fit in a fucking semi.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're probably like if they're the size of, I don't know, like a 2x2, like a 2 foot by 2 foot. I mean, you could probably fit like a couple hundred of them.
Could you imagine?
I think the issue does come down with layering, though. When it comes down to that kind of space.
Yeah, but
how do you stack things that have fan blades on?
Look, homie, you know, me and you have both watched the Clone Wars, or what is it, the Attack of the Clones, or like that when they like
collapsible.
Yeah, they have the collapsible. Just I don't know. I can't speak upon Star Wars.
I wonder how many Star Wars droids are gonna be like a real thing in our lifetime.
Maybe.
C-3PO is coming to life.
Oh shit.
Yeah, seriously.
It's nutty.
Yeah.
I think that with the semi thing, drones coming out of that, if they were all like stacked and you can get them all to like fly up at the same time, so it's just like a block of drones coming up like synchronized.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty fire to see.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You know you're fucked though if you're on the opposing side and you see a block of drones flying in synchronization.
Yeah.
Coming at you.
Yeah. Especially if they're all like those Ukrainian drones. They're just like hopped up on, or they just got bombs attached to them.
Got a great question regarding this topic from a commenter.
What's up?
It was by Jay Epstein didn't kill himself.
Okay.
He says, it would suck to be invaded. Are y'all ready to stand on business?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not equipped for that yet.
You know, I think that the first week would be shocking for me. But I think after that week, I think I would adjust a little. Just a little. You know, I don't think that it would be tough. It would be tough. I mean, like,
I think the worst part would be having like people that like, so if we get invaded, that's by a foreign entity.
Sure.
So what if there's already people here that are like foreign entity of that foreign entity
that
that like
yeah, sure.
Shit.
You're cool with though, like they're your homie. Like let's say Canada invaded us,
Yeah.
like, and you had a Canadian friend.
Well, that's
like,
because Trump was saying that it's a gay North. Was it gay North Dakota?
No way.
Did you see that?
Way. No way.
Yeah, Trump actually called Canada gay North Dakota, and
shit.
apparently, like, there's been backlash upon it. I don't know. There's a lot going on with the Canada conversation. But yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I mean, like, we had an open border for almost 3 years, so like, a foreign entity had all the time in the world to like put some agents in our soil to be able to like plan for something.
For sure.
To plan an attack, yeah.
You know,
for sure.
the only good things that came out of Canada was
no way.
A Canadian tuxedo.
Okay. I didn't know this was a thing.
Really?
Yeah, I did. Okay.
And then,
What is this? I'm so confused.
And then maple syrup and nice people.
Have you seen the Canadian Fruit Loops?
No.
You should look up like US or UK Fruit Loops. It's the same thing. Canadian Fruit Loops versus
UK
US
versus US Fruit Loops.
I don't like their
They
colors.
don't use red 40 and
they
like
don't?
artificial dyes.
I heard we're about to cut all the dyes and fake shit out of our food soon.
I don't know whether to be sad about that or happy.
Did you hear it? Here, I'll look up
Yeah.
the article.
I mean, yeah, it's
I actually have
printed on aluminum, but like
I actually have a
That's
video
cool.
of what natural dye they could use for reds. Apparently it's like Wakanda or like I forget what
I don't know.
It's just a natural fruit that they can
Fruit,
use.
okay.
For that replaces red 40.
I don't know how they use fruits and vegetables. I hope they're not baked on aluminum, but I know like bugs are. So if they're saying that they're going to switch to bugs, it's still toxic. So it's like, what the fuck's the point?
What do you mean? Ooh, describe that again. I'm sorry.
So
I wasn't
like
listening.
apparently like all these dyes are baked on aluminum in the process of turning them into dyes. Like the dye itself is fine, but it's just the fact that it has trace heavy metals in it.
Okay.
That's the problem because like people say it can lead like autism stuff.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't really see the big deal just because we don't use so much. Like a little bit of red 40 goes a long way. You don't need to like dump red 40 into a product. Your whole intestinal line will be like red. It's like when you use food coloring to make cookies or cupcakes or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to use a lot or you're going to be shitting blue or red for like weeks.
Yeah, but you remember that's the argument for fluoride too, is that it's a harmful chemical to your body, but you're only getting such a minimal amount of that chemical that it's really it's not harmful to your body, but you don't know what that shit does over time. Like a decade, you know, because you're being like
I feel
exposed
like it's probably
to
like
that chemical.
50 years. That's
I
my
got a
feeling.
question.
Like,
You're gonna live to 50.
Do you
I'm gonna
trust
start feeling those effects.
Do you trust aluminum in deodorant?
Technically, I shouldn't. I actually kind of like slowly stopped wearing deodorant, and I still I reek. Don't
There's
get me
no
wrong.
way.
I fucking reek. But
Exposed. Exposed.
That's only if you're ever around him.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
But like, I mean, I don't know. I think there's probably some truth to that like takes that reduces your testosterone.
I did
right?
see.
I feel like that's probably true. I don't know. I mean, like, I'm not here like doing tests on myself.
Testing
you
your
know?
test.
Yeah, like I'm putting like, you know, I'm not putting aluminum deodorant on and being like, oh, do I feel a little more? I don't know. Yeah. I'm not
do I feel a little estrogen kick? Man,
wow, did I just
swings.
get a hint of secret?
Am I trying to buy a I love home sign? I don't know. Like, that was a bad joke, but
Do you think I did see that I think fluoride, I think it only does shit to your pineal gland.
Your pineal gland?
Pineal gland.
Yeah, but isn't that the one that's attached to? We apparently don't use our pineal gland, right?
I guess you're right.
But that's also the one that like they linked if like a near death experience. You know, like apparently that's the part of the body that you hold DMT in, and
and it gets released when you're like almost dying or something.
Yeah, right.
You see it.
Yeah,
Your
then
whole
what does
life story.
toothpaste do to you? Does it just?
Toothpaste is something I don't trust.
I know.
Why do
Yeah.
the people that pay you, the people you pay to fix your teeth, are telling you to use their product, toothpaste? I mean, it's like 9 out of 11 doctors recommend. What about those other 3 dentists?
Sure. Okay, you know, okay. But what the fuck am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to buy natural deodorant and buy natural
Toothpaste? I mean, you can make it.
What the? I'm not making toothpaste. Get the fuck out of here.
I'll make some
you
for
know
you.
Oh, do it.
No, I'm just
fucking do it.
Maybe
Fucking
that'll be
do
my
it.
next little chemistry thing, making some toothpaste. That'll
Have
be
you ever
fun.
seen how foreign countries do it?
No, I don't.
I remember seeing this photo of how either like Denmark or Sweden, but it's like this cream. It's almost like, you know how cream is in this like a twist off like cup,
Like
really
lotion, kind of like how
like
lotion can come in
yeah.
like a Vaseline.
Yeah,
or
yeah, exactly.
Vapor rub.
It's in something like that, and then they use like a little like spoon. I don't.
That's actually genius.
You should look it up
That's
if
crazy.
you're interested.
How
But
they
like,
brush teeth in
I
Denmark.
kind of want to
Yeah.
know how they even make toothpaste because I'm lost on that. I can't
Because
even think about it.
I think we're one of the only countries that does the tubes.
I see.
Do you know what I mean? Like it.
I know toothpaste is like one of those fluids, like a Bingham fluid, to where it doesn't stay the same consistency. Like once it gets in your mouth and it starts to
You know,
generate
this
the
is one of
temperature,
my
it like
favorite.
melts. You know
Okay.
that?
This is one of my favorite shows. I used to watch this shit all the time. How it's made.
Oh yeah, sure.
Which one
That's
should we
so
watch?
long.
Though?
That one's fine. The 5-minute one. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, the shorter one is
Yeah.
definitely way better.
First thing in the
Wait,
morning.
it is a little more dated than this one though.
Okay, then you can do it. Yeah.
Ain't no way someone recommended us to use Doctor's
Which one?
Watch.
I'm okay with that one.
The dated one.
No. I'm okay with the first one. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I just want
Did you
something
know
more updated.
that toothpaste has a history of
No,
nearly
this one's
4,000 years? Sounds weird, right?
Sounds
While toothpaste
weird,
in older
right?
times was not as complex as it is today. So let's jump into the video and know more about the manufacturing process of toothpaste. The ancient
Kinda
Egyptians
do that
used
1.2
Egyptian
times.
lead,
Yeah, skip this part.
vertebrates,
I don't
and
need to know how old
frankincense
people
from
did it.
history.
You
Factory
know, other
process,
toothpaste
motherfucker.
ancient flavor used moisturizers are about to contain
I'm
sweeteners
here. Yeah,
to
I'm
make
good
it
with
delicious
this.
due to humectants. The most sensation in the mouth. The most common toothpaste flavors are peppermint,
I'm
wintergreen,
okay.
and cinnamon. In addition to flavorings, toothpaste contains sweeteners to make it delicious
No way.
due to humectants.
This
The
is
most
what,
commonly used
like,
moisturizers
why
about
are we
60%
making
sweet.
toothpaste with sweeteners? Like, isn't that going
It's
up against,
killing-
like,
Yeah. Killing the whole
the whole
idea.
purpose?
Yeah, I don't need to have sweetener in my fucking toothpaste.
What the
It can
fuck?
be the most disgusting thing on earth. I'm still gonna brush my teeth.
The moisturizers used are 60% sweeter than table sugar.
That's
crazy as fuck.
Damn, son. That's so wild.
And I mean, that makes up for a lot of what's in it. It's the moisturizer bit.
Then table sugar. You need
Table
artificial flavors to
sugar is
make
so
the toothpaste
crazy.
taste good too. Saccharin is the most commonly used sweetener.
My
although
God, that
some
looks
toothpaste
like
contains ammonia,
cement.
diglycerides, and/or aspartame. After the raw materials are transported to the factory, they are weighed manually and by machine. This ensures the accuracy of the proportions of ingredients. Then these ingredients are mixed. Usually, a glycerin-water mixture is prepared first.
That is
like
very
soap.
In a
sludgy.
mixing bucket. The bath temperature and humidity are carefully monitored.
I always did wonder how they filled it in the tube. Some of those the striped ones. How they made it so precisely perfect.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you squeeze it out, it is a stripe.
Yeah.
I'm like, how the fuck do they do that in the tube?
Mm-hmm. It's a good question.
Maybe it's the funnel that it comes out, or I don't know.
It's probably just like the 3 different tubes, and then
It
like
goes into one hole.
yeah, and then it's inserted into the.
That's some real science.
Yeah,
That's what I need to learn how it's made. Not toothpaste tubes.
Do you guys have natural toothpaste?
How the hell do
No.
they shove it all in there?
Yeah. Well, besides toothpaste and fucking what's it, deodorant? Is there anything else I should worry about? Is like my shampoo make me bald?
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of dead ass, like a lot of
Yeah.
I'm worried about produce.
like
Picking the right one.
environmental lawyers like sue companies like fuck, what are the names? Like it's not Pantene, is it?
Pantene?
Is that a shampoo?
That's yeah.
And
It's a female brand.
There's another one that's like it's like a black bottle with gold. It's like JE. Like a lot of the shampoos that are like black and gold are the bad ones.
Okay.
Believe it or not.
Okay.
But like if you look up your shampoo and you're like lawsuit for this brand of shampoo, there's probably going to be 1 or 2. If it's like something real generic.
Yeah.
Target's got a few earth-friendly shampoos.
Yeah, but Target gouges you out the ass out of
That's
prices.
true. You have to find them on sale.
Yeah,
Find them on a
Target's
deal.
Criminal.
I just fucking bought this French press. This was like, I think it was like $50 at Target, and I found it for $5 at another store. It's like Target.
No way.
They fucking rip you off in certain situations. In my personal opinion, I fucking hate Target, but I still go. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But yeah. I don't know. Am I supposed to buy like? Is there just no products I'm allowed to use? You know,
Dude, could you imagine if what's his name? John F. Kennedy? I said
Yeah.
that wrong. RFK.
RFK Jr.
Robert F. Kennedy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Could you fucking imagine if he
still think
bans
he
all this shit?
If he bans all of it,
Yeah.
I mean,
I know he said that he was banning a few food items.
Okay.
Like Red 40, I think, was on that list.
Yeah.
Of things that he wants to ban.
I mean, if we go all natural like Europe does, or I don't know. Apparently, the Europeans are a little more natural than us in their market. I wouldn't mind it, but if it also like price gouges us out the
That's
ass,
fucked.
I'm also gonna be kind of upset. So,
Like, use our stuff. It's better for you. It's just made out of horse shit instead of
You
like.
need to figure out what country has the best gut health. And then
yeah,
fair.
you just trace back what the diet
what they
of
do.
of those people are.
Mm-hmm. I had it's probably just mainly like wheats and like like you said, all the produce is a little more natural. They use less GMOs, I think.
I heard this
I
one
love
story of when someone went to Italy and they said that they could keep eating the pasta no matter how much like sauce it was drenched in or whatever, like how much dairy was in it. Because all of their shit was like way more natural.
Yeah.
And when you're eating processed cheeses, it fills you up, makes you feel bloated, and just makes you feel worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were like having a feast in Italy because they can just eat all the dairy they want.
Fair. I will say that, especially, have you guys seen, man, in the U.S., like, the dairy cows are all just, like, put in rooms, and they're like in little cages, not cages, but like stalls.
Yeah.
And they're like, they just have people milking them constantly, and they're getting, these cows are getting
machines.
like injected with like meds and shit, like just like hella fucking meds and shit, and they eat shit. They literally eat the worst shit. They're like almost being fed like pigs, and then we eat their milks, whatever like hormone fucking medicine or whatever stimulants or whatever helps them produce more milk or whatever junk they eat that goes through their body, like gets into our body. Because like when we take medicine and we piss in the toilet, like if we're all taking like Percocets or something and we piss in the toilet.
How often do you get milked?
I mean, to us. Like we
all take a perk, so we piss in the toilet. The rats are feeling the effects of
Dead ass.
Were you about to say the rats?
No, so you flush it and then it goes out to
waste plants,
and then it goes out to the water, and like it's such a trace amount. But if we're all like as a collective, like all
those
Cincinnati
trace amounts, man,
adds up.
Yeah.
It all adds up, and then it's like fish and shit start having like chemical imbalances and shit like that, just because everyone's has meds that they're passing through their body, like chemicals coming out in their piss that aren't being filtered out by waste management.
And then we eat those fish.
That is true. A lot of the United States is medicated,
and
so
it accumulates. Like it's. I was looking at statistics in the class, and the accumulation of like these meds and chemicals that are in like the fish and animals accumulates pretty quickly. It's insane. Especially if the fish eats a fish, and that fish eats a fish, and that fish eats a fish. And like those forever chemicals stick in their body, then we eat it.
Sure.
It's fucked.
Then you gotta think that their lifespans are shorter than humans, so they're able to have that offspring quicker. And then they have that mutation or whatever the fuck is wrong with them. They're able to spread it quicker because their life is shorter than humans. So you're able to see that effect.
Yeah, that exponential effect.
Sure.
Yeah,
it does like compound, I guess, if you do see like a real mutation taking place.
Especially if like, you know, I always think about like mice and rats, because like those were the ones who brought us the Black Plague, and so like, and rats are still around, man. I mean, rats are.
Sure.
I just watched a video yesterday of a rat coming up through a toilet. And so, like, up through the plumbing, and it's so crazy. I mean, this rat's bigger than, like, this fucking mug, and I don't know. And they can have, like, I think a litter every, like, 4 weeks? Something crazy like that? I don't know. I can't really remember. But they can have so many litters so fast. And so.
You know what's scary to think about? The movie The Happening. I think I brought it up on this before.
Oh, what's the...
But it was about how instead of an animal carrying a virus, it was instead a plant. Instead it was trees. And the trees, they had like this ingredient or whatever they had like pass on through the wind. And then the wind is what would kill the people. And the people were like, what the hell is killing everyone?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they thought that it was originally a terrorist attack, and that like this terrorist just dropped like some sort of oxygen bomb or whatever the hell, air
pollutant,
air pollutant.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, they just like
some like green gas, or like what is they called?
Like figuring out that it had to do with the evolutionary line of
trees,
and then them wanting to like get rid of humans, I guess, as the byproduct.
Sure.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty fucking crazy. Yeah.
It was just like coronavirus, but instead of bats, it was trees. It was an interesting movie.
That was cool.
Have you guys played that one game? That's like, I think it's called Plague Inc. And you were like making a virus that like goes through the whole world.
I have heard of it though.
Man, that shit's fun as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. You can like name the virus whatever you want. It's like you can name it like chicken butt. It's like chicken butt just killed half of Africa.
Jesus.
Yeah, and then just like you can create the mutations.
Right, and you can like see how viruses spread in different countries and shit like that. That kind of reminds me of that game.
Yeah.
But they don't really get to play as a plant. It's always like you start off as like a virus or a fungus, or don't really get to do like crazy shit like that.
I wonder if those people ever got contracted by the government to make like computer simulations of
that'd be crazy
scenarios.
Did you see the Google came out with the new quantum chip? like a quantum computing chip.
For like a phone?
No, they just came out with a chip. They're just like they were able to
computer chip.
Yeah, they were able to create a quantum computer chip, and they were like, I remember this lady was saying like how fast it could compute compared to a supercomputer, and it was like, you know, this chip could process and simulate a test, you know, under 5 minutes, and a supercomputer would take like, I don't know, it was like 1,000 years or something like that to compute.
Like the quantum computer that was just made?
Yeah.
Would take 1,000 years.
No.
Oh,
The quantum chip would take 5 minutes. The supercomputer would take 1,000 years.
What do they mean by supercomputer?
Probably one of those like
is that still binary? Are they still speaking?
Yeah, it's just a regular
computer that's just been amped up.
Yeah, and it's got like
shit ton of processors.
Probably like 1,000 different processors in that supercomputer. Like those, you know, those
Yeah,
big
servers,
fucking rooms.
They
You know
have them Sub-Zero server rooms. I don't know what movie I've seen that in, but I know it's for real. They'd probably have them in like the coldest areas of Earth, just housing like so much data.
I think there was one in that movie. I think it's not Interstellar, but Martian.
Martian, yeah. That was my next example of him like using the supercomputer to do the calculation.
Out the trajectory of the ship or something.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yeah.
You got to keep all those machines cooled.
Yeah. There's a fuck ton of
How many fans does your freaking
my
computer?
laptop?
Yeah,
4. It's got 4 fans on it.
He has a little drone.
Oh, that one's got, I think 3. I think it's got 3 fans.
Yeah, I wonder what they got operating in like those big black sites.
I don't know.
Like government owned.
Yeah, but
probably hear the fans like from a mile away. All you hear just.
I honestly think everything's on ice. You know.
Yeah. I can guarantee you it's probably up north in like Switzerland, like on the island off of Switzerland
Greenland
or Iceland or
Yeah, we definitely got some warheads in Greenland or some shit.
Well,
sure.
Dude, that's the thing is that soon we're gonna have like I've been theorizing this for like, I don't know, maybe a couple months, but like we're really gonna have war over Antarctica pretty damn soon.
That'd be funny. Like if it was like this is the only place we can store quantum computers, and like every country is keeping like their most
so they don't
powerful
overheat.
Computing. Yeah.
Well, dude, I mean, like they had war in Ukraine over.
I mean, Russia would win in that aspect because they have the coldest winters.
They do.
Like Siberia
They're already there.
and shit.
Yeah, but they're gonna want north.
They don't
the
have
North
the money
Pole.
for like running those type of computers though. They're all old tech still.
I don't understand why they didn't just go up north and inhabit that land. Like I feel like
there's nothing north though. It's just an ocean. It's just the
Russia. Like I feel like people don't live in northern Russia.
I mean, it's a sparse place. Yeah.
It'd be cool if it was inhabited like it'd be like Frozen, like how that's in like a setting of like a mountain icy area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
That'd be dope place to live in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think it would be like Alaska, living in Alaska.
Yeah. Do you really want to live in the cold though?
Now that after my spine injury, I'm like slowly creeping away from it.
Yeah.
Would this be a scary ass place to
fun.
stumble across?
I mean, that seems
The
pretty
death
fucking.
ray?
Damn.
It does
life
look like a
death ray.
death ray. Some of these satellite dishes are abandoned in Russia.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy.
That's
to go
pretty
to one.
fucking crazy looking.
Yeah, look at
That's
this.
so crazy
There's a
looking.
few other ones. This one's pretty wild.
Damn.
For
son.
what? What type of cable are they trying to get?
Yeah, I'll just open it and read it actually. It's not gonna let me. Will it?
Someone said it's operational now.
How do you know?
Yeah, just open a new tab.
It's just big.
That's fucking crazy though.
That's massive.
Yeah, it's so massive.
Mountain sized.
People are gonna look at that like the pyramids.
If it's still there.
Ancient
aliens built this.
How could they have done it?
Yeah. Oh man.
And what was it pointing at? That's what they're gonna ask.
Oh my god.
They're gonna
It's pointing at the moon. How did they know where the moon was?
Okay. You know, I got a good topic for you guys then. Do you think Luigi did it?
Did Luigi do it?
Yeah.
I think so.
You think Luigi did it?
I haven't heard shit about it, but I think he did. I heard that, like...
Really? You haven't heard anything about it?
I've heard that he was, like, caught, and then there was, like, damning evidence against him. Like, he had, like, a bullet that was written on it, on the casing, and then they found, like, the same gun on him. Like, the fact he had the gun is, like, pretty bad. And then apparently, like, on social media, his footprint is, like, pretty bad too. Like, he has like a hatred towards CEOs. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
That's about it though.
Corporate America. He has like a vendetta against corporate America.
That's what I've heard.
A pretty damning piece of evidence was like this book about back injuries.
Yeah. Well, keep going on that one.
And that could be linked to one of his family. My grandma was like theorizing, but I kind of agreed with her. She kind of made sense. She was like, one of his family members could have had a back injury or like fallen at work, and they could have not gotten a payout by the insurance companies.
Yeah, but he comes from such a wealthy family, though.
Yeah, he was valedictorian too.
Yeah,
right. He could have had a good job and done whatever he wanted.
To be honest, there are a couple of people with TISM that can get valedictorian.
Yeah, the valedictorian thing is like whatever, man. Like anybody could be a killer, but my thing is that
he was calculated about it all, though.
Yeah, but okay, like apparently he had a back injury, and that like a majority of his life was dealing with a back injury, and he apparently re-injured it during like a surfing accident like a couple years back, and he's supposed to stake out for it was like 6 hours. He staked out for 6 hours to kill the CEO, and you think he's standing for 6 hours in the cold just to kill somebody? I don't know, man. It just
wait. They're saying it was like a planned killing.
Yeah, no, he like staked out for many hours. You should, if you could.
Was he staking out or was he cracked out?
Look, I can't answer that question. I don't know if they did a piss test on him yet, but
Fair.
I'm sure they did. But I don't know. The whole situation with him getting picked up by McDonald's people, you know, like him getting pointed out and like a tip was raised at when he was at a McDonald's, that seems so shady too. Dude, you know how many fucking McDonald's don't care about shady people?
How many people? You can't flee the country though if you're broke.
But he had $8,000 in cash on him.
That's not gonna get you anywhere.
$8,000 in cash.
You get out of the U.S.
You could get on a
one of your limbs could get out of the U.S. 8,000.
Bro, rent a boat.
Too short.
I think you can get to like Europe.
Boat. It's gonna be licensed.
I think a ticket to. All right, look it up right now. Look it
up.
It's gonna be on a track.
Look it up right now.
A coyote probably costs $1,000.
Two.
All right, it costs $2,000 for a coyote. You know how? I don't know. That seems so shady.
I bet you could get a round trip to France.
It seemed like he got
round trip to France. Yeah, legally.
Well, he had a fake. He had a fake ID on him, but he didn't have a fake passport.
I see.
But yeah.
So he wasn't planning on leaving the country.
To be honest, if you're masked and they're still trying to piece together who it is, that is your time to leave the country. Why the fuck are you still
right? That's true.
Sitting around with 8,000.
I don't know, man. I thought they found fingerprints of. I thought they found Luigi's fingerprints after they arrested him. Do you know what I mean?
I see.
Like they found his prints on a water bottle after they arrested him. They didn't pick up his prints before they knew he was a suspect. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just like the chronological order of this case.
Finding a chocolate bar at 8 and you're like, hey, you had a wrapper back there.
Sure.
Or like
yeah.
Like that.
It feels like they caught him and then they got his fingerprints and then placed it at the crime scene. That's how I feel about it. But obviously I'm not here to be like whole conspiracy. Like, I don't know. It just feels really weird. If like the chronological order of this crime seems so odd to me.
It does.
I feel like it's
give off Riddler vibes.
Have you? No. Okay.
I feel like it can't go like one way all the time.
Yeah,
if that makes sense. Like
that's fair.
I feel like sometimes crimes are gray, so it's like not black and white. It's not straightforward. So I can kind of understand I mean, like, I think he fucked himself up by having a gun, having a fake ID.
Yeah.
Like, shit like that.
Having a manifesto.
Like, who the
he wrote
fuck
a
has
paper on this shit.
Who the fuck just randomly has a manifesto?
Yeah,
like that?
seriously. Yeah, I agree. I don't know. It just feels shady. It feels like there's more investigation on this guy than there was Thomas Crooks, and that's
true.
You know, there's more.
I think it's because he didn't die.
It's because he. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But still, still
I think
serious.
It's also not getting caught immediately. There was like a manhunt, and having a manhunt publicizes everything.
Yeah,
because when it goes from he's in Central Park or whatever, we're having a manhunt in Central Park, to there's now a nationwide manhunt. It just like puts everyone on edge.
That's fair. That's fair.
And on him being like a smart guy, like who the fuck knows CEOs like that? Like how the fuck do you even recognize a CEO just on like a face-to-face basis?
I mean, you can look them up. They're Googleable.
I feel like you have to know.
Okay.
I don't know if that's crazy. Like
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think, you would have to have met and like personally. I don't think you would have had to do that at first.
I feel like he had to look him up to know who he was.
Look him
and
up,
then kill him.
I could understand.
Okay, what's your point though? You don't have to have a
I think
point.
he looked like a random guy. Like the CEO looks like a random guy.
Yeah.
And there's no way. Like you guys did say it's like scripted.
Yeah, I felt scripted.
So like the murder, I think like the murder was scripted. I think he knew who he was going for.
Yeah.
So if it is that guy, I don't know. It just makes sense to me. It just makes sense. Like he's smart enough to know who he's going for.
Yeah, sure.
And to take initiative.
You know, the one thing that they didn't really talk about much was the engravings on the bullet casings. That's pretty crazy too, because like that means he's engraving these casings and then reloading the bullets into the casings. So like that's
pretty scary, because like aren't you gonna be scared that it's gonna just blow up at any second when you're carving?
No.
You shit in.
You engrave. What I would assume how you do it is you would engrave the casing and then you would put all the black powder, or not black
so
powder.
it was not a pre-made.
He made that bullet. I'm gonna assume he made those bullets himself. Like he would have to have those bullets smithed to be able to like engrave something in the casings and then put the bullet in.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy.
I mean, there's got to be a paper trail of that shit too. And the fact that that's not talked about, they just keep it's a ghost gun. The gun's a ghost.
They keep saying that shit. Adding more mystery.
Crazy.
Yeah, and it's just like it's probably not a ghost gun. They just probably just shaved off the serial numbers, but like I don't know.
When I first heard about it, I thought it was like even seeing like the clip or something of the guy backing away. I was like, damn, that crackhead really got the best of this guy. That's what happens when you fuck around and when you're rich and you fuck around in poor places. But then like as it goes on, it's like, man, no, this is more than what a crackhead could do.
Yeah.
This is some intelligent shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look so random when you're looking at the camera footage, but then there's just like this whole story behind it.
Could I do can we do a pee break? I gotta pee so bad.
Man,
could you go on the back button and then do the ad break real quick and then just press both of them?
Did that go through?
No, you gotta
Oruga Podcast.
Somehow somebody's always looking the other way. Now look at these guys. They look busy, right?
Enjoy the ad.
Looking for comfortable? Looking for comfortable and stylish apparel? Something right up your alley? Oruga has a collection for you. Monochrome features sleek black and white designs. The Workweek in Thermal features pops of vibrant color. Check out orugastore.com for unique styles and streetwear.
And we got to be ready.
Visit orugastore.com today and enter the discount code OP15 for 15% off your order on all Oruga merch. Free shipping for orders over $50 is available as well. Thank you.
pour my heart, my blood, my sweat, my tears to this game, and history, we in the record books.
The Oruga Podcast has united with the Galactic Federation. With worldly symbols and alien logos, we celebrate our galaxy with new merch. Hope you love it, and Godspeed.
Do you want to collect a free NFT? Well, head over to OpenSea and visit @ShopOruga to view our collections of digital art. Our most recent collection, Citation, is available now. Check it out. Looking for an out-of-this-world poster or some stickers to brighten your mood? Check out the Posters and Prints collection on our website.
Oh, that was fucking loud.
All right,
You can get out of it.
Back from the ad break.
Yeah.
And any
Oh shit! I just restarted it.
Just
my
get
bad.
out
Hey,
of
it was
yeah.
successful.
You can get out of that.
All right.
Thank you all for sticking through
Welcome
the ad break.
back.
I know. Thanks, guys. I really needed that break. You talking shit about my pee was funny.
All right, I was complimenting it. It was pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's only
Loud
because you can
water
hear
strain.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nutty.
Yeah.
Got any clips you want to finally start on after this
Honestly,
long debate?
Yeah, let's go to.
We only started with one freaking clip so far.
We could do
So
number
much to talk
10.
about.
Did you guys ever see this one? Number 10?
Oh god, I don't
see
even.
it.
Oh god.
6 votes.
Should we even watch this? I think it's so cringe.
Wait, what is happening? Why does she look like that? What is
So
happening?
you didn't see
Okay,
it?
we have to watch it.
So this is in New Zealand.
If 6 votes opposed.
Moana 2?
What?
I researched the Haka dance. I don't really get it still.
I think it's just flexing on a different level that we're not capable to understand as three-dimensional beings.
Yeah. It's also like a soccer thing, right? Like soccer teams have done it a few times.
It's probably the New Zealand soccer team that does it.
Maybe. It's like a,
They're scooting away
native
all
thing.
that negative energy with their...
Yeah. You really never seen this?
No,
this was
this is
everywhere for like a
wild.
week, dude. This was everywhere for a week.
Makes my back hair stand up.
I thought it was a declaration of war that New Zealand did.
War cry.
God.
I thought it was
Yeah,
that.
what did she just rip up and... Like, what
It
is...
was probably some papers of like legislation. I don't know. I'm not...
Dang, you can tell that there's some nasty things being said.
Yeah.
Like, what is being said right here?
But they
Watch.
speak English, bro. Yeah, you
What?
saw
Just
that.
curse.
Like, what's going on?
They just put the craziest
Curse.
curse on their livestock, bro.
Curse of the ancestors on you.
Yeah, you really didn't see that? Interesting.
No, I haven't.
All right.
That was insane.
Yeah, that was in New Zealand. I mean, that happened
Jesus.
probably like a month ago-ish, probably like right next to Thanksgiving. Probably
We're
somewhere
being
around
called
there.
Fools because we don't know it's a war dance. Yeah, it's very evident that it's a war dance.
I don't know,
I'm pretty
man.
sure the screaming and
If you look up Haka, it's a little different than just a war dance, but
Her face, dude, was so intense. Immediately, she was like, so fucking intense. Like, if I was there in person, I'd probably shit my pants. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck is going
yeah,
on?
people
Yeah.
making that facial expression, you never seen it
Literally.
before in your life,
Mhm.
unless they were like extremely in pain or
Right.
like
Pissed the
mad
fuck
at
off.
mad at someone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
That looks like a road rage face.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
You guys are funny. That's so funny. Yeah, I still don't know what the ramifications of that video, like what happened after, like what New Zealand did to respond to that parliament.
Well, it looks like they're trying to protect some form of speech. Or
I guess.
No.
Of
Try to
dance.
display some speech, yeah. some freedom of speech.
I guess it is displaying speech in a way. I don't know what that would be called.
I don't know.
Just freedom of displaying.
Yeah, freedom of speech, I guess, but I don't really know if New Zealand's got that. But we could do you guys want to do fun stuff, or do you guys want to do like serious news? That's the real question here. Like, what do you guys want to watch?
I'll skip some conspiracies and just stick to some news for this episode.
Okay, so let's do the number number 11's great to keep going on then, because did you pause it real quick? Did you guys know about the whole South Korea president inducing martial law? And then
martial law. That means everyone has to be like in the military or something?
No. Martial law is more of like a temporary dictatorship.
Oh, I see.
Because he's saying that the government can't function anymore because they're under such distress. It's something that's also in America too. It's in a lot of democratic countries where you can induce martial law and you can basically become a dictator to be able to like make all the decisions because you're saying that the government is incapable of having quick action.
Fair.
And so South Korea president induced martial law, but apparently he wasn't gonna. Apparently he did it for personal reasons to get because he was about to lose favor and about to lose the election. That's what I heard, but I don't really. To be honest, I also don't understand the situation still.
Fair.
But yeah,
man.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to grasp at is it was like the situation where he's getting impeached, so he invokes martial law.
Yes. Yeah. Well, no, he.
Or is martial law already invoked and then he's impeached?
So
because he invoked it.
Exactly. So he activated martial law. It standed for 6 hours, and then they had a riot.
Was martial law ever activated in the United States?
I don't think so. But
I think a soft launch of it was during COVID.
Yeah, I agree with you. But then also during World War II, lightly. During like the 30... Yeah, well, neither was I. But I think they also kind of... Because like one president served for 3 terms. Because... And I was like, wasn't that the wheelchair guy, FDR? I can't remember, to be honest.
FDR did serve a long time.
Yeah, I thought he served for 3 terms, and that was because of the war. And so, yeah. It's real iffy. I'm not a historian, clearly.
Neither am I.
Yeah, but yeah.
I just know the most badass president is Theodore.
Theodore?
Yeah.
Some crazy shit.
Are you talking about the 46th president? 47th. I'm just kidding. 46 was Biden.
Theodore Roosevelt's so badass.
Yeah.
Man, South Korea, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can go.
Apparently, you can't go back into South Korea. Like if you're from there and you forget the language and you try and go back, you'll be like outcasted.
Oh really?
And like if you leave there, you could get drafted.
Oh shit.
Even if you're a citizen, like if you're a citizen, and you doesn't matter if you're there or not. You can get like drafted and have to serve like a mandatory couple years in the military.
Even if you lived in like Europe,
UK, yeah.
Yeah.
It's insane.
That's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Unless you're like an Olympian or some shit.
It's not plugged in, man.
Neither?
I'm telling you, there's a lot plugged in. Yeah, I apologize.
Rest in peace.
I know. Yeah, you can go ahead and click this. This is... So...
And their like words are so beautiful.
빨리 돌아오셔서 내란 속의 윤석열을 탄핵하고 민주주의와 민생 경제와 대한민국의 위기를 극복하고 해결하는 데
His voice is amazing.
간곡히 호소합니다.
You gonna learn Korean?
Shit, I might have to.
Yeah, Korean is such a badass language.
Gonggu.
Seems like a cool country
too. He
too.
was swift with that shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they were protesting like crazy. They must not like him.
Yeah, they really had to turn out. On the evening of December 3rd.
Look at that symbol, the birds.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. He lifted the order 6 hours later. I'm gonna turn it down just a little.
Man, they're all synchronized and everything. Like, they're pissed.
Yeah. Yeah, and there was an investigation in his wife for, for several scandals.
His wife had...
Accused of accepting gifts and manipulating stocks.
That's crazy.
That was his wife. Yeah.
That is a landslide.
Yeah, I wonder why they rejected it.
All those people.
Wow. And so that happened on December, what did they say? December 3rd? December 6th? Something like that.
Yeah, December 3rd.
And so I also have another video, which is North Korea doing a audio campaign on their border. So, and this was in probably late November. And so, from my understanding, you can click out of it. From my understanding, it's number 12. Just pause it real quick. From my understanding, November 7th, excuse me. So, oh shit, I had a thought. And it was that I heard that North Korea was escalating their their conflict with South Korea, and that they pulled out at the at their common building that they share. Do you know that little border building that they share?
Yeah, there was a name for it. I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, it's on the the 48th parallel building.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah, something like that. And
the demilitarized zone.
Yes. And apparently North Korea pulled out of that for no conversation in between North and South Korea. And then and then they did this. I don't know if it's chronological, but I feel like it was, but yeah. Yeah, and this is pretty crazy too. This is kind of eerie and scary.
Let's hear this noise.
Just animal sounds?
근데 저희는 이게 북한 누가 이거 지시한 사람이 죽을 때까지 날 건지 당장 내일 끊긴 건지 이런 게 모르니까.
Who does Kim Jong-un think he is? Who does he think he is?
A leader. Screaming, laughter, gunshots, and chilling music. So, North Korea has been broadcasting loud, irritating noise across the border for months.
They're just seeing what they can get away with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you think that it's propaganda making people in North Korea think that South Korea is
doing crazy shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's a good... They could spin it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is pretty terrible being a resident nearby. That would suck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we hear all these noises. It's just painful. End quote.
Yeah, that would suck to have it sounding like the end times all the time. Mm-hmm. You just hear it sounds like King Kong yawning all the time.
Yeah.
You're is there a big monster about to come and eat us?
What? They've developed mouth sores? Because they take nap on the bus to school.
Because they can't sleep.
Yeah. So residents have traveled to Seoul to beg lawmakers to find a solution.
You know what the solution's going to be?
The decibels?
I think so.
70 decibels.
Yeah.
The solution is going to be putting some sick 808s on that shit.
Yeah, nice blasting noise back. That's how you fight it.
Yeah. So
get a bunch of loudspeakers if I was South Korea and start playing the best hits. Starting from wherever.
That's funny. Yeah. So that's
because then they'll never know when you're gonna stop playing that music.
Don't let people hear it. Don't let them hear it.
Start in the 80s, start in the 70s. Who knows?
Shit. You could start through all music ever created. Did the biggest playlist on earth. Yeah, Jesus it's Christ. Just 40 years long.
Start blasting that back over the border.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's how you fight it.
Sure. Yeah.
Imagine just hearing Darude Sandstorm at 8,000 fucking decibels and you're trying to sleep or some shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm surprised
or the new Kendrick album.
New Kendrick album.
I'm surprised that's not harming North Korea more than South Korea, but it kind of makes sense because their inhabitants already live in such misery and
Right.
bad conditions.
Yeah.
Someone said K-pop.
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 Yeah.
Some real music back over.
Right. Yeah. 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 Have you guys listened to the Kendrick album? No.
I listened to like one.
I did not have any time for rap music this year.
Yeah.
I just didn't think any good artists came out with anything.
I feel it.
Yeah. Super
Do you
fair.
listen to Tyler's album that dropped recently?
It's
Maybe like a couple, two or
Like
three
two
songs.
songs in there.
Yeah.
I didn't ever have
Chromacopia.
Which is crazy.
I don't
Yeah.
remember the last album I actually fully listened through.
Really?
That was like a rap album.
Damn. Damn.
I wonder whose album. I don't even remember. I've listened to like some short EPs, like 3 or 4 songs, but like I also haven't listened to like something that's like an hour long fully and like fuck to fit all the way.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like back in like high school, like 2017, like when fucking Uzi, Juice, X, 21,
There's a couple Uzi
Kodak.
albums that I can play all the way through.
Yeah.
I feel that.
I just like Uzi that much.
I feel like
I started listening
back then
to
it was crazy.
I started listening to Jack Harlow more, and like I started listening to a few of his albums, and they're okay.
I like his old shit.
His old shit's pretty good actually.
Like
There's
when he was like trying to be like a boom bap rapper and shit.
yeah, he's trying to make hits even back in the day.
I see.
And yeah, he's okay. I don't know. I've been listening to a lot of Jack Harlow, and it's still hard to get into him, even though he's from Kentucky. I'm like Kentucky boy, you know what I'm saying? But like, it's hard to this day.
I agree with this comment. Blast some Linkin Park.
Yeah.
Over the border.
Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of like 2000s rap. Like I was listening to like Eminem, Dr. Dre, and like Jay-Z more. But honestly, besides that, I haven't been listening to anything. But the Kendrick album, or not the Kendrick album, the Tyler the Creator album, it's just okay.
I feel it.
It's just okay, and it's like it doesn't feel like it has all the production, all like the
Tyler production.
yeah,
skills,
it has all the bells and whistles, but it doesn't really impress me that much.
Does it feel like a next step up past Igor?
No.
To me, it felt like a continuation of the story.
Part 2.
Yeah, it felt like a continuation of the story, but it didn't feel like
It does feel like a part 2 because the pictures on the albums, they just look alike.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like I wouldn't say it's like it would be a good successor though, like a album that's better than Igor. Like I think Igor's way better.
Yeah.
But the story does
Igor
like
might
kind of
have
line
been
up.
his peak. I
Yeah.
kind of compare it to like Travis Scott's Astroworld. Like
Fair.
that might have just been Travis Scott's peak, and then I don't fuck with any more Travis albums.
His recent, I don't even know whatever the black cover album was called. I don't even remember what it was called.
Fiend. That's his whole album.
Yeah, it is. That is basically his whole album. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't gotten into the recent album of Travis is I don't know.
I think his starting run was amazing. Like his 4 starting albums.
Sure. Days Before Rodeo,
Birds,
Astroworld.
Yeah, I would own all 4 of those definitely.
Yeah. I don't disagree. Those are pretty phenomenal albums.
I even liked Al Faro, his mixtape before Days Before Rodeo.
Oh yeah, that's the one with Mamacita.
No, that's Days Before Rodeo.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
I've
It's got,
been
like Gray, Zombies, Backyard.
Oh yeah.
Some weird hits on it.
Yeah, I do know what you're talking about.
I've been listening to a little bit of Nas. I'll listen to Nas's album. That one song is like, "Whose world is this? It's yours."
Oh yeah.
Listen to that song.
Yeah.
Listen to
Classic.
Biggie a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
I've been
Spotify
slacking.
Wrapped is about to look so lame this year because I just didn't like expand in any genre.
Dude, my Spotify rap was so lame. It might have been
What,
the
last year?
No, this year. Like I don't know. Like this year's Spotify rap for me was just dog shit. It just like didn't do anything. It just like told me my top songs. It's like no shit. I know what my top songs are. Like you don't have to. I don't know. Yeah, it's just not as good anymore.
Someone's
What do you
asking-
use?
I'm all SoundCloud. I do get like a
no Spotify rap for Kahaya.
I do get like a recap, like a yearly recap of like my top listened songs.
What's your top listened song?
I'm pretty sure it was if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it was like "Violence" by Chop.
That one you showed us was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a crazy.
I don't even remember the song.
Really?
I don't remember it either.
It was not. It was like a couple of thousand plays. I think it was like a low key banger though.
Yeah. I've been listening to Chop, who's like kind of underground. Another guy named Mo Beatty.
Okay.
Then there's another guy I've been listening to named Rich Homie Grimm.
Okay.
Homie Grimm.
You know, Rich Homie Quan passed.
I heard about
really?
that.
Damn. How old was he?
He was pretty young. I don't even
Yeah.
remember.
I don't even think he broke 40, right?
No.
Damn. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Someone was asking about the opinion on Mac Miller.
What about it?
I haven't listened to Mac Miller.
Oh, we love Mac Miller over here.
Yeah, I love Mac Miller for
I got
sure.
all of his vinyls almost.
Mhm.
I'm missing like Faces and
Yeah.
and Good AM.
Yeah. I mean, I've listened to almost every single. Actually, I have listened to almost. Yeah, I've listened to every single album
I've
that
been
Mac
getting
Miller
back into
has.
his old albums.
Yeah.
I don't know what that red one was called.
Watching movies?
No, I think it's You or something like that.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I used to love Faces, watching movies, Macadelic. Macadelic was probably always my favorite.
I have Macadelic on vinyl.
Yeah, Macadelic's so good with that Juicy J
I
song.
think that's the album that I can just play all the way through and not skip a single song.
And you start, it's down, down, down. It's such a good intro too. It's so fucking good. Yeah, but Mac Miller's so sad sometimes. So I over the years I had to get away from him because he's so fucking sad that like I can't handle it anymore.
I mean, he does have a huge range on every single album, but when he does have sad songs, they're like really sad.
They fucking just take you out. They just fucking they take your spine away. And you're like, it's all gloomy.
And he's got like 2 or 3 really sad songs on every single album, and you're like, fuck, I can't do this album.
I gotta lay down.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, I gotta like cry for no reason.
But I feel like he just hits harder than like other artists that have passed. Like, I don't really care for Juice WRLD or.
I feel that Juice
never
WRLD.
cared.
They keep releasing his tracks and shit. I'm like, damn.
X was apparently like this woman beater, so you can't really like praise him too much.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah, and all the Mac Miller songs that they've been like letting release, I hate that shit too because. Mac Miller didn't allow that to be released beforehand, and now they're like, "Yo, look at this in the files. We might as well just throw that out there."
I do like that as a state. It's just like, hey, I mean, it's out there circulating on the web, as like this leaked song,
right?
So we might as well just come out with it and make it like high quality produced.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
That I can understand because like, why would you just want a leaked song of someone that's passed in your family to be out there and you can't own it yourself?
Yeah,
that would kind of suck.
That's super fair.
I feel like with like the Juice WRLD songs, like Juice WRLD just dropped an album, like
it had
you know what I mean.
It had the most.
You mean his
shit.
management?
Yeah, his
dropped
management
it
dropped an
I
album.
have to show you the. It
cover.
had the most shit album cover.
I think they're trying to copy Kanye or some shit.
I don't even know how to get to Google.
You gotta right click it,
but
and then open another one. Yeah.
I thought it was really bad because his flow wasn't the same. Like you could tell like he wasn't.
There we go.
He wasn't saying his. It wasn't like a final cut, so he didn't put like his emphasis in it, his like feelings in it, type shit. Like
yeah, he didn't like have the proper ending or beginning. So
Right.
just
I mean, the artist for this album cover is really great. I just don't understand the direction he went in. It just looks so terrible.
Man.
And he did do Kanye's album cover for Graduation, if you don't remember.
Yeah.
Maybe even a couple more of them.
Sure. Yeah, that's a bit odd.
But yeah, the one thing that I don't like so much about Juice WRLD is that he does glorify just like pill use.
He does drugs.
And like pills are just like the worst.
I think alcohol is worse, but
yeah, alcohol is worse.
Crazy enough.
I don't disagree.
And Juice WRLD's
I disagree
like
with you guys.
lean, coke, every sort of fucking drug on the table. And it's just hard to listen to his music.
I feel that.
Can you,
bro? There's songs where he's like, sorry,
no, I'll wait.
There's songs where he's like, and the perkies won't kill me, and you just like look, just like, really? You're not gonna die off these drugs, really?
Yeah.
Or he's like, I'm not even doing drugs anyways, or some shit, and you're like, bullshit.
I've been getting back into rock though, like Nirvana and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't handle today's rap.
That's fair.
What do you guys want from artists nowadays? Like, what do you want to hear?
Sincerity and just like some form of, I don't know.
I want to hear the heart. I want to hear them not trying to make a buck. Like Future's such a fucking sellout.
Oh my god.
Sure.
You know who's amazing for the culture?
What?
Stove God.
Yeah.
Stove God.
Stove God.
Stove God.
Yeah.
Stove God Cooks is on like any rapper of the modern era.
Who is Stove God?
Stove God is, he got like a little bit of clout from West Side, but
I see.
he's just got like a different flow, different style going on.
I see.
Yeah.
I listened to that West Side Gun album. I like a couple songs in there.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I just
cool.
like that style that's like emerging. You can tell like it's different and it's not mainstream. No one can really follow that.
It's like jazzy and rap all together.
For sure.
The fact that
like
he's
classy.
getting Alchemist to do some of the beats, and
Dude, West
crazy.
Side
DJ
is-
Drama's got some nasty beats on some of his albums too.
If I put any money on the music industry, it'd be West Side Gun.
Just Griselda entirely.
I did have a clip
Yeah.
of
Yeah?
like, it was like trying to get your girl to listen to West Side Gun. You should. Have you seen that video?
No.
That shit's hilarious.
Is it on just YouTube?
Yeah, it's fucking
Yeah, isn't that album
hilarious.
cover so ass by such a great artist?
Yeah.
Trying to get your girl to listen to West Side Gun.
Yeah, West Side Gun's pretty good. I love West Side. I mean, his new album's fucking crazy too. Yeah, and also I think I mean, besides Jack Harlow, there's really... Oh, that was the other thing. Future with that song, South of France. Have you guys heard that song?
I have. I like that song.
Dude,
actually.
South of France is a fucking banger. I love that song so much.
All right, you're gonna have to go with my clips, unfortunately.
Do you have clips?
Yeah, I have that in a clip. It should be on my most recent one, which should be like 81.
Okay. Yeah, good playlist.
Yeah. And then
Is that a real video?
It's the one of like Bobby and Drake.
Oh, that one? All the way at the bottom?
Oh.
Yep. That shit had me weak. Oh, God.
Boom, 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 boom.
You're like waiting for the... Yeah.
There's something.
That is so accurate. You're like, I don't even know the lyrics. The beat's good.
Yeah.
The ad-libs fire as fuck.
Yeah, that's really what makes it.
Yeah, that's when I play Costas. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That song's probably like my first
That
one.
beat is insane.
It's so crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, he is fucking up the whole industry.
Yeah.
I just think Griselda's got it for the next couple of years.
Have you
'cause
really...
No young rappers are
That's
just
another rapper I
touching
listen
that.
to right there.
Who?
NASCAR Aloe.
NASCAR Aloe. Have you heard...
Sounds like he's about to get copyrighted.
Yeah. Oh, shit. What is it? Is this one? Yeah, have you heard South of France?
Yeah, I have. I really like that
Have
song.
you heard this song, Nolan?
I have not.
It was like
Dude.
low key.
It's so good.
We're gonna get us copyright for
I know,
sure.
I know.
It's too late.
All right. I don't think it'll get copyrighted.
Fuck with
But
that photo though for the.
You gotta listen
that
to it.
little monkey thing.
yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that.
We should watch this
You got
stupid
any other
clip.
clips? You want to watch this one?
You want to watch this one?
So dumb.
Okay.
All right.
I'll turn it up.
There's something about a woman's foot, and it just captivates me. Like I can't help myself.
Can't relate.
Look at this.
It's like
dude.
a crack green and some crack, except it's me and some toes.
Where do you find these people?
SoundCloud. This is what lives on SoundCloud.
Do you listen to his music genuinely?
I do enjoy his music.
You think that's a shtick?
I don't know because
Yeah,
he has a whole song about feet.
Does he really?
He does.
He's
It's
got
called
a
feet.
Have you bumped it before?
I have bumped it multiple times.
Around your girl?
Yes. I
Yeah.
have,
What does she
unfortunately.
think about it? She think that you
She's
should.
probably just like, what the fuck? Why is he yelling about feet and shit?
We have to watch this one. What the hell is this about?
Oh yeah, that.
This
Why
one
would you
sounds
kill
old.
that cute little squirrel that was obviously a pet and trained from the time it was a baby?
The
How
It
is
seems
this-
so AI
This
generated.
is so AI looking. How is this not? I
Yeah.
feel like it is, but I don't know.
It feels glossed
just-
over
That
by
cute little
AI.
squirrel that was obviously a pet and trained from the time it was a baby.
Yes.
If you see the interaction that guy has with that squirrel, it was wonderful. It was really cute.
Yes, absolutely. It was just obviously it was a beloved pet squirrel and a raccoon
The
too.
fact that he stuttered makes me know that it's real.
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
sad that they're talking about it like this.
Doing no harm, the government comes in, barges into the guy's house, takes his pets, and kills them.
Oh, look at that little guy. That squirrel clearly.
The sympathy.
It's so sad.
The 5 seconds. Oh, that's all you're getting from Joe Rogan if
And
your
then-
fucking pet dies.
And if you knew what happened, it was.
Oh hell no! Hey, maybe he had rabies or some crazy shit.
Well, I
Never
don't think
know.
it. I don't think.
Yeah,
they
I don't
did.
think it did
I don't
either.
think it did.
How the fuck would a government come for a squirrel? This ain't G-force. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know, man. I
That
don't
movie
know.
was fire.
That shit's
Hey,
crazy.
Flo Rida making that whole or that whole album for the movie. I think he just
listened
made
to-
the single song actually.
Yeah, I've been
Fire
listening
song,
to
though.
I've been listening to Flo Rida every now and then.
Yeah. He doesn't have any good hits nowadays, but
No, back in the day though,
his old shit does slap.
it's so nostalgic.
I could only imagine.
It.
That reminds me of
What do
Black
you-
Eyed Peas.
Yeah, what are you doing New Year's?
Fuck.
What are you
I
doing
don't
New
even
Year's?
know when I'm doing New Year's. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah?
I don't even know if I'm off.
Okay. Well, if you are off, we should do something for New Year's. I was also, barking
didn't
up
tell you
Nolan's tree. What?
I got fired from Marble.
Oh, you got fired?
Let's
I'm
go.
super sorry for
Victory.
you. Were you really?
You got
Happy,
any
you should
crazy
happy.
stories you can never share until now?
Yeah.
It's gonna be embarrassing for me. That's gonna be on the internet. But I Fortnite danced on my manager.
Grittied?
I did the L.
Oh God.
And,
when you were leaving, like when you were getting fired?
That's the reason I got fired.
What?
'Cause
Okay.
I did it on him, and he
didn't
he didn't like that. Yeah, I was being
he
a fool.
got so pissed off that he just was like,
Yeah.
"You're terminated."
I was being a fool before. Like, I was doing shit, and I was like, no, I didn't do that shit. And then he got me on camera doing that shit. And while he was checking to see, like, in person, I was Fortnite dancing. and then I take, like, a tray of food. I'm a food runner. So I took a tray of food out, and I come back, and he's, like, looking at his phone, and he's, like, watching this fucking clip of me, like, and fucking...
He fired you on the spot?
He's like, you can go home. And I was like, all right. And on my way out, I showed him a picture of this scrotum I drew in the snow. And I said, this is a self-portrait of you. I didn't help either.
Yeah. Sure. You really shot yourself in the foot there.
I did indeed.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you feel about not having that job anymore?
Pretty good. My spine's going to recover finally.
That's awesome. That's
So-
awesome.
It's always nice.
So are you saying that you're free on New Year's?
There's a possibility. There's a large possibility.
Okay.
I'll probably be outside, though,
Okay.
on the corner of my house, like, with a cup.
Yeah.
Spare change.
Okay.
Spare change, please.
You would have never thought to hear it, but a Fortnite dance just freed up his plans for New Year's.
We love Fortnite. We love Fortnite.
Oh God, that's very silly. That's very silly. Well,
Can't act a fool at work, or there'll be consequences.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
Yeah.
Can't emote in real life.
Can't emote in real life.
Mm-hmm.
NPCs will attack you for it.
That's tough, man. That's
got-
really fucking tough.
I got headshot, 100 damage, straight through
No
shields.
shield.
No shield.
Wow. Yeah.
Type shit.
Okay. There's a lot going on there. I don't even. I'll just let that one go. But yeah,
I heard OG's Fortnite's back, but it can never be OG Fortnite.
I'm just not gonna play any games until GTA comes out, and
Damn,
that's a fucking
when is that coming out? I forgot about that shit.
Summer.
It's probably getting
Summer
delayed.
2025.
I think it's getting delayed.
Until
still close.
2026.
26.
I just
No
hope I have
way,
a job.
26?
I just want a job by then, so I can afford playing it.
Afford a console powerful enough to render the graphics.
Dude, by that
Yeah.
time, they're gonna be downloading video games to your brain. Like they're gonna be
Yeah.
selling chips that you just plug in.
You're like, you
and
need
disconnect.
an external device because there's so much gigabytes that GTA 6 requires.
Yeah.
Brain power.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind doing a whole like Oculus or just like some type of VR and then having like a traditional game controller like Xbox. I wouldn't mind that at all.
I feel like you get sick doing that shit though.
Would you?
I think so if you're playing it for a long time.
Oh yeah, I'm not trying to play it for 7 hours.
I do want to like test out whether or not standing and playing VR is better than sitting and playing VR because I've never played with VR at all.
Yeah, I've never done it either.
I've done it before, and I was an idiot, and I like kept like moving in real life too much.
Mhm.
Like you have to like understand that you can't just walk around, and you have to understand you have to like stay in one area.
Yeah.
That's pretty tough. Or like you
That's
can't
fair.
really be like swinging crazy and stuff for real.
Mhm.
You gotta like be pretty contained and just have that understanding that this is a game, not real life.
You ever see those game rooms that have VR and like all the gear?
Like
Not
like,
really. I haven't really seen that.
like the walking pads and stuff like that. Like
I think
things-
there's one in Liberty Township, but they have like this. They have this like VR setup. It's just this big ass room. I don't know how it looks inside, but yeah, it's just, everyone has goggles on. There's like I think 4-player modes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and you can play with friends and shit.
Yeah, like it's like Sandbox or something like
Yeah,
that.
that's what it's called.
Yeah, yeah.
That sounds
I've,
insane.
I've heard of it. I've just never I've never done it before.
I think
I would have to try real VR out first before I
before you do something like
almost break someone else's
face
because
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what the fuck to do.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. But I feel like if I remember playing Fortnite back in the day. I say back in the day, but like 2018, I guess. That's fucking so long ago now. But if I had like VR goggles and be able to have like a full range of view, I feel like I would have played better.
Yeah, if you were just like hopping off the battle bus, you could be like, "Holy shit, there's like 80 other people right landing over there."
Yeah,
because like you can't really
on a
have
flat-
that full field of view.
Yeah,
people try. People like put their FPS like all the way up.
Yeah,
to the point where it looks like they're looking in a fishbowl. It's just
Mhm.
like- and they do the crazy
I
flicks
can't even
and stuff.
do it past like 110. Past 110 is too crazy for me.
I feel that.
Yeah,
I usually settle for like 100 FPV.
It's nutty for sure. I think it'd be fun to do like driving games and like a VR headset and like a chair.
Mhm.
That would seem really fun to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Those setups cost hella though if you're really getting in the nitty gritty. I mean, I've seen
I
people
can
like throw
imagine.
30 bands down on like a driving simulator. Like with the whole like get up of like the suspension and the turns and the fucking like when
Right.
you brake, you're like going a little forward. Yeah.
I've seen people like take actual like real car seats. Like I think one like famous gamer has like an E34 BMW like seat as like his gaming seat because he thinks it's so comfortable.
Mhm.
Like the best car seat ever made.
Sure.
It's nutty.
That's interesting.
For some reason, I was watching this video, and I think it was like T-Pain. He was putting together this car from everything bought from Temu.
I've seen clips of that.
And I thought the cool thing about that was his racing chair for his car. I don't know if he like installed it in the car or if he just like had it for the house. But it was like a glossy back, like how pearlescent paint looks. Like real sparkly on the back. It was like a racing style chair.
Cool.
But yeah, I think that'd be dope.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, T-Pain does the wildest shit nowadays. Like, it's insane.
I know,
He
he's
has like
got
a
the
whole
money for
gaming
it.
room. He has fucking the Temu car going on. Just
Yeah, he's
everywhere.
a streamer now.
Is he? He's really a streamer now?
He wildin' for sure.
That's why I think, you know, when GTA comes out, we should
Oh,
do
shit.
some like
Live streams type
We should do
shit.
some live streams shit, yeah. Because we might as well get
Heist in a-
paid
to play the game.
playing GTA. It's
Heist in a
about-
way.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
I would agree. I would think so.
I've never
Maybe
played.
even build a community.
Sure.
Get a crew.
Sure. We'll never have a man short on a heist.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
We might throw a grenade at him just a few times just to get
Hey,
him.
that's just practice.
Yeah.
Gotta
Yeah.
get through boot camp.
Yeah, I remember we would try to do heists, and it would just be like us two, and we couldn't fucking finish half of them because of
Yeah.
it. So
the struggle was real.
Yeah,
I fucking will suck dick and balls for a long time.
I mean,
I get good at GTA 6.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Not gonna lie.
I was pretty bad at GTA 5 for a long time. So
it's gonna be a learning curve.
Yeah.
If it's anything like Ark, though, I think I'll be fine.
Yeah.
You only have to know like basic functions like running and cover.
I see.
And then all the other things are like aiming and shooting are like pretty much done for you.
Interesting.
Because every time you look in, like when your camera pans and you look at that direction, it's all just like automatic with how you lock on to enemies and shit.
I see.
Yeah, there's so much. Was it auto aim? There's so much auto aim in GTA. Like, it's so fucking bad. Usually, you just like you can kind of trick the system.
Aim in, aim out.
Yeah,
aim in, aim out. And that's how you like select different targets.
Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah. Would you guys want to go into some clips just to end it off?
Sure.
I'm down.
It's pretty late already.
What clips do we have left in the
well, there's the Antarctic ones. You could just minimize that, yeah. There's the Antarctic ones, then it's the file, yeah. Yeah, there's
I've seen this video already.
Let's do number 12 or 21. 21's pretty exciting.
Where did the mouse go?
21's pretty exciting.
All right, I don't have that much time, but I made a great discovery. How 9/11 happened in cars. It's been theorized and speculated for years, but I have evidence.
No
in
way.
Cars 2, there's the TSA and metal detectors, implying that airport security is needed. And in the Planes movie, which is canon to the Cars universe, there's no Twin Towers in New York. On top of that, religion exists because there's a pope at one of the races,
Oh, shit.
implying that Jesus Chrysler probably died
Jesus
in Cars
Chrysler.
sins. There's even an afterlife, because in a Cars short, Mater almost dies and meets his guardian angel. So, since Christianity exists, so does Judaism. But I'm still not sure who planned the attack on 9/11, and whether or not planes were hijacked, because cars can board planes. In Cars 2, Saleen the car is a mutant and has a steering wheel. Does this mean all cars have steering wheels inside them, and planes have yokes? I don't know. But since conspiracies exist in the Cars universe, did George Buick orchestrate 9/11?
my God.
I'm not saying
There's
he did,
no
but I'm
way.
not saying he didn't. But we could try and follow the events leading up to 9/11. World War II is canon because of the existence of military cars. Since there's military cars in Cars 1, and Surge's design is based off of a 1942 World War II Jeep.
Where is he
World
getting
War
at?
II was definitely fought. And since World War II was fought, there had to be a reason for fighting, meaning that Adolf Hitler
Oh
invaded
my
Poland,
God, there's
which
no
probably
way.
ended up resulting
No
to
way.
Jewish cars being gassed because Aryan German cars thought they were better than them. Also, the Battle of Midday is canon. A character talks about his time
Midday.
in the war. In the
When you
Cars
fuck
franchise,
up real life
Japan
events.
and the USA went to war, presumably because of Pearl Harbor, meaning that Japanese cars were probably nuked. And many Toyota
Jesus Christ.
That was a hard one the hard pill to swallow.
Yeah, it gets so deep so quickly. Yeah.
would not see past 30,000 miles. But the more you look into the Cars franchise, you realize it's just our world, but with cars. With
Not
no
see
sense
past
of world
30,000
building,
miles.
every country exists. Even the Pixar films exist within Cars. They have a Cars Toy Story, Cars Monsters Inc. And like the more you think about it,
I did not
the less
see
sense
that
it
part.
makes. 'Cause,
Really,
like, who
end of it?
edited these films? Who shot it? Because I think Forklifts
I did not see
shot,
that, no.
directed, and edited this. Like in the world, it's explained that forklifts do everything because they basically have hands,
Maybe
and
no.
cars don't have hands. So it's implied that they basically do everything in the world, but they seem like the least important because none of them are famous in any way. So are they oppressed? Do the forklifts have rights? The more you think about it, the less
Oh
sense
my
this universe
God.
makes. Because like, is there a difference between white cars
There's a
and
hierarchy.
African American cars? Do Hellcat
Jesus, I didn't see that.
Since
I didn't know that
moonshiners
had
are
this.
canon,
Forklifts
is
are
drunk driving
oppressed.
seen as a major crime? Okay, I'm getting off topic. The more you think about this universe, the more questions arise. And I'm running out of time. All right, let's get back.
And
to
I'm
my
running
history
All right,
lesson.
pause it. I don't know what else is about to happen.
That's scary as shit.
I didn't watch all
That's
of this
hilarious.
video, and so sorry about that. But yeah, that's yeah. The
Just
9/11.
vibing in the rich car. Technique.
Yeah. I know. So Are you speechless?
I'm surprised. Yeah, that's insane.
I didn't
Yeah,
even
that's
know
insane.
the Planes movie existed.
Yeah,
I forgot
really?
about that one.
Yeah. Me too.
That is gnarly.
Yeah.
I think the nuke thing got me.
That
got me good.
That got you? I think Adolf Hitler got me.
Yeah.
That was
wild.
That was pretty wild. It's just conspiracies, on the highest of level.
He built that up, though.
Yeah, he really
Quick.
did.
He had to have watched all of those movies.
Oh, yeah. At least glossed over them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's crazy to think
canon.
TSA was a thing in cars.
Yeah. That's such an odd scene that they incorporated.
Yeah, why are they needing TSA in cars?
It's a good fucking question. It's a good fucking
If there's
question.
no, I don't know, do they ever show... They never show humans in the cars.
They never do.
don't.
No, they never do. They never do.
What's the secret ingredient thing?
Oh, yeah. Which the secret ingredient? That's the dye that I was talking to you about. You can click that one.
Oh shit.
There's a secret ingredient that shows up in almost everything we eat. Cheese, ice cream cone, chips, bananas. Okay, it's not these bananas, which are super red. The ingredient is annatto, the South American plant that contains these seeds, which have an extremely potent pigment that is very easily transferable. Because of that, it's used as a natural colorant in a ton of products. I found out about annatto because I was working on a video about how most yellowy orange cheese isn't actually yellowy orange, and it's dyed to look that way, usually with annatto. And this practice goes back to like the 1500s. It's fascinating and crazy, and if you're interested, you should check out the video. But once I was made aware of it, I started noticing annatto in everything that I ate. And according to the label on the back of these seeds, annatto is used in about 70% of natural food colors, which is wild. And even more wild is that annatto gets used in cosmetics sometimes as a natural but saturated colorant. Who knew that a little seed that you probably have never heard of touches our lives so much?
Could you imagine if they like genetically modify it to be even more like
colorful,
potent, and to be like different colors?
I mean, maybe. Okay.
That'd be crazy.
Okay. Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, that just like went upon the idea of like, them banning Red 40 and would it really matter? Like,
feel it.
if they have
Things
substitutes like that. I don't know. Yeah.
Hopefully the flavor doesn't get into it.
Oh, I think it's flavorless. I don't know. I think I watched a full video on Annatto.
Interesting.
Annatto. It is cool to say.
Yeah. And then I don't know. I mean, we can wrap it up now unless you guys want to do another video. There's that UFO one, which is pretty crazy.
I'm pretty tired. Maybe one or two more clips.
Okay. there's also that robot. The
UFO
robots in.
catcher?
The robots. We should watch that one.
Oh no, dehumanized robots.
So this, yeah. Persuade.
No, they're ganging up already.
You do now.
Isn't this crazy?
So, did it only communicate with one, and is there peer pressure involved?
I think they round them up all. I think they asked that question to all of the robots individually.
Yeah, because when you're speaking, is it speaking one-on-one to the robots,
or is it speaking to all?
Are all the robots listening to this one request?
That's a good question. It's a really good question.
Is peer pressure a real thing among these robots?
To where they don't even respond, they just kind of follow the other one?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Because why the hell would they not each individually say that question back to them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know.
Apparently it's an experiment, but that is still crazy.
Oh, so it was an experiment?
Yeah, this was an experiment.
But I wouldn't be surprised if those robots weren't like the small robot, I could see being like a dummy to test and see if the robots will follow. And it worked. Could you imagine like getting a Tesla
Follow
robot?
the leader.
Yeah, the fact that they understand what the concept of home is crazy.
Could you imagine getting a Tesla robot and someone like commanded it besides you and they stole it from you?
Yeah, that'd be fucking crazy too. Yeah.
Come in my car, Tesla robot.
Don't you want to be free?
This is kind of weird because it does show you that they will band up whether if it's for a good cause or a bad cause.
Mhm.
But they will fall under one. They could fall under one robots order.
Yeah. Yeah, they could all band
Be
together.
susceptible to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just like real people, all like
Band
one
to-
person.
Mm-hmm. Band together for one leader. Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was fucking crazy that, that they could just, I don't know, be susceptible like that. I mean, I don't really mean...
The easiest hack ever.
Yeah. Yeah. But this is also South China Post giving me all this information.
Yeah. Fair enough.
It's either that or Qatar's government.
Could never trust.
Foreign entities entering my news feed. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know what
Shall
you're
we
supposed.
wrap up catching criminals?
I think so. I mean,
Have we
like
caught enough. Still have many to catch.
I still think the whole Luigi thing is kind of crazy.
It's crazy.
I think there's more to it than what was happening. That's for sure. Because it just feels as shady as the Thomas Crooks or the second assassination attempt on Trump too.
Yeah, how they're both BlackRock people.
Wait, you're saying Luigi's BlackRock? Oh, wait.
That'd be crazy.
Golf
though.
course guy.
He was BlackRock connected?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he was.
Really? How?
Commercial again.
He was in a commercial?
No
Yeah.
way.
He was in a commercial? No way.
Or he was in something related to BlackRock, where it was a video of him, and he was like wearing an American shirt.
Okay.
American flag shirt. And he
Yeah.
was like in this video. But yeah, it was promoted.
Damn, son. Well, if they connect Luigi to BlackRock too, I'm done. Hands down. They already found their killer. It's BlackRock.
Did you know that this shocking thing, though?
What?
Let me look this up real quick.
Yeah.
Before this episode ends.
That's fine.
Man, oh man.
What was the company called?
BlackRock?
No, the other one.
Oh, Vanguard?
The insurance.
I don't even know.
Oh, health.
United Healthcare?
Yeah, United Healthcare, yeah.
It's just too generic, you know?
I know.
The thing I wanted to show you was its market cap, because I think none of us realized
You think I didn't
is
invest in
that
that
it's
today?
I think it's higher
Then what? Oh, from...
than a couple other companies than we thought. Like, we never looked at this company and was like, oh yeah, they're ranked like number 2 or number 3. I think they're beating Apple.
In their market cap?
Or no, they're not beating Apple. They're beating one of these companies. I was like shitting myself. I was like, how are they beating this company?
Well, I mean, they just showed you a second ago that they're beating Apple in their market cap. Right?
No,
or was that just the
Apple's-
price? That's just
yeah,
the
it's
price.
Just the price. Apple's is like trillion.
Okay.
I don't know.
What are they at? Billions?
Where the fuck does it say it at?
The trillion? Oh, scroll up. Scroll up. Up a little bit more.
I think you probably
it's
just...
right there. MKT cap, 3.75.
Yeah, market cap is what I'm looking for.
Okay, so, 3.75.
see? But yeah.
You hit the back button.
United Healthcare
Scroll down.
was like
Scroll
up
down.
there with a couple of these companies.
Okay.
400 billion. Half a trillion.
Yeah, half a trillion.
That's insane.
Almost.
Yeah, it's higher up on the market cap companies than like I thought originally.
Like the position of United.
Yeah, I think
Health?
they're top 10 or some shit in the world. Or top 20.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Pretty crazy. Let's look at Amazon market cap.
2.14.
Wow,
That's
they're
insane.
under Apple. That's crazy.
Nvidia is at least $1 trillion, right?
Damn.
I thought they were just at a trillion.
3.36 is crazy.
Damn. I might have to
yeah, you're gonna
invest
have
in
to
that.
Dude, I bought
Switch all your
Nvidia.
money.
I bought
Shit, I
Nvidia
might.
in like September.
Their graphics cards are way too expensive though.
No way. Are you telling me Nvidia and Microsoft?
Wow.
Nvidia is beating Microsoft right now.
Dude, they have AI. They have AI.
That probably just now happened this week.
Dude,
I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't believe in that word anymore or that acronym.
Artificial intelligence.
Yeah, because they
It
throw
is
around that.
such a
a-
glossed over category now.
Yeah.
Everything's being generalized into that.
Dude,
It's a buzzword now. Yeah.
It's such a fucking buzzword, and it's so
as
irritating.
soon as it became a buzzword, I was like,
I'm over.
bro, this is not real AI.
Yeah, Right.
It's hard to explain.
It's like when crypto blew up in 2022 or 2023, and you're like, I don't really want to.
The blockchain, like everyone's like, it's just blockchain technology. It's like, what is blockchain technology? Please explain that.
Yeah. It's also like during 2020 when everybody was a vaccine expert. And you're like, chill out, guys. Like, it's just, it just becomes a buzzword, and everybody
comment below the next crypto that's about to blow up.
My crypto's gonna blow up.
Yeah.
Or we're gonna start shilling a coin to you guys, and you're gonna all have to buy it.
That'd be cool.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Someone in the comments about the United Healthcare was saying that the wife ordered a hit so she could get life insurance.
What? Really?
That's not true, but like, I mean, you never know. But it was like,
what's
a
the
funny
life insurance?
joke.
What was the life insurance on him?
Shit, he owns. Bro, he probably has crazy life insurance.
I mean, like, he probably made under like $10 million, so I don't know how crazy his life insurance is.
He's a CEO.
It would be pretty ironic.
Yeah.
10 million only?
Under, yeah, I would say. I mean, could you look it up?
That's generous. I don't know.
Oh, what?
What that CEO's like net
life
worth?
Insurance policy? Oh, net worth.
Yeah, that would be sus.
Why?
I
mean, it's okay. You don't have to. We can just. Yeah, you gotta do that, and then you gotta. Let me pull it over.
There you go.
You're good.
Life insurance policy.
Well, when you're ranked up that high, it's probably at least 10 million.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, maybe.
Wife.
Man, it's a hot topic.
Man. Yeah. Laid rest. Okay.
Yeah, the wife is definitely going to be a hot topic because where is she at in this equation?
Can you put health insurance life insurance? Let's see what's under that one.
Doesn't cover murders. You didn't get the whole package. You should do net worth.
Yeah, you should do that.
What?
Net worth.
Net worth.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, they already rehired a new guy.
Yeah, they put it on LinkedIn.
That's
like the
crazy.
next day.
Damn.
Okay.
43 mil.
I mean, that's not nothing. That's pretty sizable.
That's generous in my opinion. I'm surprised he's not like 100 millionaire or like a billionaire or something.
I don't know, man.
All these companies, all these news companies are reporting this shit. No duh. Everyone's angry at fucking CEOs.
Yeah, that's crazy too that the McDonald's people didn't get the prize money. They didn't get the
Really?
Yeah, they didn't.
That's fucked up.
What? Yeah, they it's like I don't know. They got denied the I don't know. I forget.
I'd be up in arms.
Yeah.
What they expected they expected them to catch him, handcuff them. Like the fuck?
I don't know. I mean, they tipped him off though. I mean, they tipped
That's
off the
a good
police.
tip.
He's in That's jail.
Where it gets you, people. Don't
Don't
tip 'em off.
snitch.
Don't snitch. Yeah.
You will not get paid for it.
That's unfortunate.
Or reimbursed.
It's not worth the time apparently. You make more money just flipping burgers.
Damn. God damn.
Yeah, you would
Fuck
honestly
them,
make more money flipping burgers than you would snitching.
Yeah, you taking a break right now?
Could have just had 3 more customers coming through.
Hell no.
You could have gotten a
Instead, you were
tip for
calling-
Ronald
You were
McDonald.
calling the fucking cops. You could have just got 5 more customers through this fucking drive-through.
God damn.
That's horrible. That's so fucking
Could
sad.
have just made us $30 more.
Every dollar counts. That's why we only give the customer 2 napkins.
1 sauce each. Nah, McDonald's is generous on sauce though.
Yeah. So is Chick-fil-A. They're so fucking good about it.
God damn. I need to go
Their
Chick-fil-A.
ice cream though, they ain't ever having that.
Yeah, that's
Fair. That's fair.
Yeah. All right, guys, you ready to wrap it up?
Ready.
It has been a wonderful episode 82.
82.
Yeah.
Thank you all for tuning in for the reunion episode.
Amen. Yeah, we've been off. We've been off for a while. We were off for like a month.
Yeah.
Damn.
We took
For sure.
holiday.
We did
Our
take a holiday.
severage pay.
Yeah. That's all I got. We'll probably be back next week. That's all I got.
See you guys. Thank you for watching, everyone.
Amen.
Thank you.
This has been the Oruga Podcast. You gotta press it one more time.